Hello everyone, I'm Cynthia Kazuba from Shreveport, Louisiana, and this is Dudley Niles Kazuba. He'll be helping me in the kitchen. Gratin deep dish pizza potatoes, and it is really good. You ready to start? Yeah. The first step we have to do for the au gratin deep dish pizza potatoes is we have to make the pizza sauce. Now you can do this easy. You can buy the jarred pizza sauce. That will work just fine. Or you can make your own. If you want to make your own, you want to start with a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, 8 ounces of tomato sauce, and we're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Our pizza sauce is we're going to add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. If you'd like more, you can add more. You know, this is I'm from Louisiana, so we like a lot of garlic. And then we're going to have a tablespoon plus 2 teaspoons of honey. So we're going to make it, give it a little sweet kick. So 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now we're going to add half a teaspoon each of onion powder and garlic powder. At this point, you can either use Italian seasoning or you can make your own Italian seasoning. And I like to make my own. And Italian seasoning is oregano, basil, marjoram, thyme, and sage, and plus savory. And the only thing we're leaving out is savory. Ours? All right. So I've diced up about half a cup of onions. I'm going to add that to the pizza sauce. And I'm an eBay junkie big time. And this is a little dicer that I found from a kitchen store on eBay, and I love it. In case when you're dicing, you don't get them as thin as you want. Just roll over it. I love it. It makes it so much easier. I was watching TV last night, and I learned something new about onions that I didn't know. If an onion has 1 layer, it's considered a sweet onion. If it has more than 1 layer, and those thick layers, it's considered a storage onion. I have 2 large baking potatoes here. I've already washed them, and now it's time to peel them. I was cooking for a friend of mine, and he wanted mashed potatoes. So we're in the store, and I pick up a bag of potatoes. And he asked, "What's that for?" I said, "You wanted mashed potatoes." "Yeah, they come in a box." I said, I've never had mashed potatoes in a box before. He couldn't believe that we actually made mashed potatoes the real way. I didn't budge on that. All right, I'm almost finished peeling the potatoes. And I haven't seen my helper in a while. I wonder where he went. Dudley? Let's go find him. Are you tired, boy? Yeah? You want a treat? Yeah? All right, here you go. All right, you can go back to sleep now. Usually Dudley's a great help in the kitchen. I like to cook, and he's great at mopping the floor. That's his favorite thing to do. He's usually always standing by my feet, watching every second, just hoping I'll drop something. For some reason, when Dudley gets a treat, he doesn't eat it right away. He keeps it in his mouth, and he runs around the house whining. And he'll run away from anyone who gave him the treat too, because he thinks we're going to take it back. But I can hear him whining right now. He doesn't know what to do with it. He tries to hide it, but he hides it in the center of the couch or in the middle of the bed. And all the potatoes are in the water now. And just make sure that they are covered. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grate a half a cup of each of the cheeses that I'm going to use. I put them all on the same plate. I'm going to add my potatoes to the pot and bring the water up to high temperature and let the potatoes boil for about 5 minutes. I have a stick of unsalted sweet cream butter, and an 8-ounce package of regular Philadelphia cream cheese, and you can use a different kind if you'd like. All right, so I've added my butter and cream cheese to a saucepan. All right, it is starting to melt. Stir that around. And also, check on your potatoes too at this point. They're boiling pretty nicely. Stir those around. And now you could probably turn the heat off of your potatoes. Now we have our cream cheese butter sauce. You know, and if something goes wrong, if it doesn't emulsify right, you can always add either some heavy cream or some more cream cheese. So I'm going to put in my half a cup of sharp provolone cheese, and I'm going to add that to the sauce and stir that in. Make sure you have moved it to a burner that wasn't on, because you don't want this cooking. Cheese in, and you should, when you start to see the cheese formations and it melting into the sauce, then you're done. I'm going to incorporate our au gratin cream cheese mixture into the potatoes. Chopped up. And you could just purchase any kind of Canadian bacon, whatever you find at your supermarket. And here's the pepperoni. It's already pre-packaged pepperoni. In our gratin dish. And that's Dudley whining in the background. Still doesn't know where to hide his toy, and still doesn't know where to hide his treat, panicking. All right, now we finished our pizza sauce layer. Now it's time to do cheese. Here's our white cheddar. These on. All right, now that we finished our meats, let's add the rest of our cheese on top. Put them in the oven. They look good right now. 50 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. Dudley's mopping the floor now. All right, just took it out of the oven. It smells wonderful. It smells like a pizza was just delivered to the house. Oh, this is so good. Whew, it's still a little hot, but oh, this is good. I mean, the first top is like you're eating a pizza, and then you get down into it, and it tastes like au gratin potatoes. What can be better? And the cream cheese just works. I have a soda fountain glass or ice cream glass here, because when I have my comfort foods, they're hot. I have the spicy, but I do need to cool down. Now I made some ice cream to have a nice root beer float, traditional root beer float. The ice cream I made is vanilla bean, cream cheese, roasted marshmallow, coconut rum ice cream. And it is so good. Pour a little bit of root beer. Some whipped cream. And a fountain size, and a fountain shop straw. That's so good. Well, I hope you enjoyed my cream cheese, au gratin deep dish pizza potatoes. Thank you.